Are you actually a good man? Or are you just too weak to be dangerous? You think you're good because you never start fights. You think you are nice because you never say no. You think you are noble because you avoid conflict. But you are lying to yourself. You are not nice. You are just harmless. You're a sheep pretending to be a shepherd. And you're paying a high price for your illusion. A harmless man is not a good man. A harmless man is just a man who cannot fight back. True goodness requires strength. True nobility requires power. If you do not have the power to say no, your yes means absolutely nothing. It's just a white flag of surrender. You walk around with a smile on your face, but you feel completely invisible. You work hard, you follow the rules, you never make a scene, yet people step on you. People take your time, your energy, your respect, and you let them. Because you're too afraid of their anger. You call this kindness, but it is not kindness, it is fear. Psychologists call this the harmless man illusion. It is a silent trap for man aged 18 to 30. Underneath your polite mask is a growing mountain of silent resentment. You're angry because you do not get the respect you deserve. You're angry because you see bolder men succeed while you wait in line. But you cannot speak up because your brain has equated being agreeable with being nice, with being safe. As a boy, you're praised for being quiet. You're told to sit still and avoid trouble. You'll learn that having no boundaries made others happy. So you kill your strength to make life easy for everyone else. But a man with no teeth cannot protect anyone. A man with no claws cannot defend what is right. If you spend your whole life trying to be harmless, and now you're realizing that the world is not your harmless man. The world ignores them. True nobility is not the absence of strength. True nobility is strength under absolute control. A noble man is not a passive man. A noble man is a powerful man who chooses peace. There's a difference between a monk who chooses not to fight and a coward who cannot. The monk has a sword but keeps it in sheath. That is his strength. The coward has no sword. He is terrified of battle. He calls his fear peace, but it is just a lie to protect his ego. You must decide which one you want to be. When you're harmless, your relationships root from the inside. Because you cannot say no, you agree to things you hate. This builds a quiet venom inside your chest. You start to hate the people you're trying to please. You become passive-aggressive. You hold silent bitterness. You withdraw your affection. You think you're being a saint, but you're being a manipulator. You use your niceness to buy love and avoid rejection. It is a dishonest way to live, and it is why you feel lonely even when surrounded by people. They do not love you. They love the doormat you pretend to be. And here's the truth. The one thing nobody has ever said to you directly. Being nice was never the problem. The problem was that you confused niceness with surrender. Real niceness, real kindness, real goodness can only come from a man who does not need to be nice. A man who is kind because he chooses to be, not because he's afraid of what happens if he's not. That is the difference between a man who is loved and a man who is used. Between a man who is respected and a man who is invisible. Between a man who is truly good and a man who is just harmless. You are never meant to be harmless. You're meant to be powerful, controlled, deeply, genuinely good. Not because you had no other choice, but because with all the strength in the world, you still choose kindness. That is not weakness. That is the rarest kind of man that has ever walked this earth, and it is time you become him.